information I require of you is such a small matter, and the price to you so great. I am certain you will see the wisdom of changing your decision.
Release that man. Hurry! Take this car.
Stop at Randolph so we can tell them what we learned from Dr. Chang.
Right. We'll turn the dacoit over to the police on the way to Howard's.
Then the final clue to the lost tomb of Gengis Khan is on the altar stone in Mr. Howard's collection?
Yes, my dear. And I can assure you that Dr. Chang didn't exaggerate when he said Howard is eccentric. I've had some dealings with him.
Eccentric or not, we've got to get the Cardack stone before Fu Manchu learns about it.
Dalla Ro, calling illustrious one. Dalla Ro, calling illustrious one.
This is your master, Fu Manchu. Speak, where are you?
Am held prisoner in your car by white men.
No harm shall come to you because of your faithfulness. Keep this radio open.
Yes, illustrious one.
Sir Nayland Smith himself may tell me the secret of the Kelba Khan scroll.
Perhaps we should call in the police.
That might only serve to irritate Mr. Howard. But I'm sure he will cooperate when he finds out how serious the situation is.
I agree with Sir Nayland. Of course, we'll have to turn over our dacoit prison to the police. But we don't have to mention the Cardack segment.
Right.
See you later, Mary.
It's very fortunate that we discovered the location of the altar stone before Fu Manchu. If the sacred scepter of Gengis Khan ever falls into his hands, he will have unbelievable power over the natives of Asia.
He must be mad to believe he can make himself dictate of so vast an empire.
Not as mad as you think. He knows the legend of the Holy Year, and that the natives are expecting the coming of a Messiah. If he gets the scepter, he will be that Messiah.
Then we can't afford to underestimate his strength. He won't be fooled easily.
I believe we fooled him this time. Oh, by the way, after you've delivered this dacoit to the police, carry on to the Historical Museum and pick up the altar stone. I'll meet you at Randolph later.
When Fu Manchu learns this segment has been at the museum all this while, he'll be furious. Especially when he discovers we've beaten him to it.
At loci summon the dacoits.
I've arranged everything, Alan, everything. Just as you suggested when you telephoned from the police station.
I knew you would, Professor Anderson. Are you ready, Lieutenant?
Ready, willing, and able, Mr. Parker.
Well, what are we waiting for?
Come with me. It's in my office.
You go out and keep the boys out of sight. I'll stay here with Tommy. If nothing happens, we trail Parker, understand?
Extraordinary. Quite. It's never happened before.
Feels like it might be a brick.
That's exactly what it is. And now, Alan, do you mind explaining this mystery?
Not at all, Professor Anderson. We have reason to believe that we've tricked Fu Manchu. Why, he chases me, thinking I have the Kardak segment. Smith is on his way to Ezra Howard's country estate to get the genuine Alderstone.
Very clever, this young American, but not sufficiently clever.
And you expect Fu Manchu or his men to attack you as you leave?
Yes, that's why the police are here.
Well, good luck to you.
Thank you.
What is it?
The drums of Fu Manchu. Thanks a lot, Lieutenant. You can take him down to headquarters, and I'll be down to help grill him later.
Alan. There were 5 dacoits, Alan.
How do you know?
I just found the missing wax statues, 5 of them in a closet. Of course, minus their costumes, which the dacoits wore. And one of them belongs in my office.
Your office? It was a dacoit, all right. He went out that window. He won't lose any time in telling Fu Manchu about Howard.
You can use the phone.
No use. Howard refuses to have a phone installed. I've got to get to Smith.
realize that your problems are no concern of mine, you will have to be content with an examination of the cardiac segment here. Under no circumstances will I permit it to leave my possession.
There's no doubt about it. It is the cardiac segment. If Fu Manchu discovers you own this...
Fu Manchu means nothing to me.
I sincerely hope he never does. As for the segment...
Well, please complete your examination so Cardo may return it to my safe.
Is there no way I can convince you, Mr. Howard? To you, this is just another curio. But to the tribes of Asia, it unquestionably means the difference between a disastrous war and peace.
Perhaps a drink will help your disposition.
Thank you.
Cardo, mix one of my special drinks for Sir Nayland. Let's make ourselves comfortable. Your warning amuses me, but I don't fear the Fu Manchus of this world. My house has been built especially to thwart them.
But if Fu Manchu knew you had the segment, this is precisely the sort of night he would select to move against it.
My grounds, Sir Nayland, are patrolled by a pack of these animals. Diablo here is the only tame one. As for the others, well, Fu Manchu is welcome to attempt an entrance.
Fu Manchu has survived worse dangers. The disposition of the cardiac segment does not concern me personally. I'm asking you to lend it in the name of the English Commonwealth of Nations and for the peace of Central Asia. Now, let me explain.
An interesting explanation, Sir Nayland. You know, nights like this exhilarate me.
I am too vividly reminded of similar nights, Mr. Howard. Nights through which Fu Manchu stalked men like you and me.
Decision. You may take the cardiac segment.
I feel much better when this is in a vault.
Seems to me I hear drums.
The drums of Fu Manchu. His death signal. We're in for it.